motivate, inspire the divine light within you with Yolanda. Welcome, beautiful souls. I appreciate each and every one of you for joining me for this week of our July 365-day challenge. The vision within, awakening to the wisdom already inside of you. This month is our TLC month, Tender Loving Clarity, a month dedicated to nurturing the relationship we have with ourselves, not fixing ourselves, not becoming someone else, not forcing spiritual gifts to appear, but learning to trust what is already emerging within us. Beautiful souls, whatever you are just beginning your healing journey, notice your intuition becoming stronger, experiencing vivid dreams, sensing energy differently, or simply trying to find your way back to yourself after a difficult season. This month was created for you because before we can trust our intuition, before we can trust our gifts, before we can trust our purpose, we must learn to trust ourselves. And that is where the journey begins. Many people spend years searching for themselves, searching through relationships, careers, expectations, accomplishments, and spiritual practices, searching for the answer to the question that they may not even realize they are asking. Who am I beneath everything that has happened to me? Life has pulled us away from ourselves. Sometimes it happens slowly, or it happens through disappointments, through heartbreak, through trauma, and through simply surviving. Before we know it, we become so focused on managing life that we stop listening to ourselves. We stop checking in with our hearts, feelings, instinct. We stop recognizing our own voice. The truth is, beautiful souls, most people do not need to become someone new. Most people need permission to return who they already have been. The first spiritual relationship. Many people believe spirituality begins with connecting to something outside of themselves. Spirit, the universe, divine, ancestors, angels, guides. But there is a relationship that we must nurture first, the relationship with yourself. Because if you do not trust yourself, every message becomes confusing. Every decision becomes overwhelming and uncertain. Week one is about strengthening the foundation, the relationship you have with the people who have been with you through every challenge, victory, heartbreak, and lesson. Let's gently explore the signs you may have abandoned during this beautiful time. Have you ever ignored your feelings because they seem inconvenient? Stayed somewhere longer than your heart wanted to stay? Talked yourself out of something you truly desired? Saying yes when you really wanted to say no? Place everyone else's needs before your own. Question your intuition repeatedly. Dismiss your own wisdom. If so, you're not alone. Many of us learned survival before trust. We learned people pleasing before self respect. We also learned achievement before self love. This is not about blame. This is about awareness. Because awareness is where healing begins. The vision within is not about seeing the future, it's about seeing yourself clearly. It's about recognizing, what am I feeling? What do I need? What am I avoiding? What am I ready to embrace? What part of me is asking for attention? The wisdom within often speaks softly. not through fear, not through pressure, but through urgency, but through gentle knowing. And if we never slow down, we miss it. Also, imagine for a moment that inside you exists a spiritual wellness center, a sacred place where every part of you is welcome: the anxious part, the hopeful part, the healing part, the curious part, the strong part, the tired part, the version of you that knows exactly where you are going, and the version of you that is still figuring it out. All is welcome here because healing is not about rejecting parts of yourself. Healing is about learning how to love them. This week, we began building that center, one moment of awareness at a time, one act of self compassion at a time, one breath at a time. I want you to consider something. If what the version of you that you have been searching for has been waiting patiently for you to come home, not the perfect version, not the healed version, not the enlightened version, the present version, the one who exists right now, the one who deserves love right now, the one who deserves compassion right now, the one deserves your attention right now. What if returning to yourself is not a destination? What if is a decision? Now, if you continue to do your automatic writing, I want you to take out your journal, take three slow 369 breaths. Inhale for three, hold for six, exhale for nine. Allow yourself to soften. Then write the following: Dear self, how have I neglected you? What have you been trying to tell me? What do you need from me right now? How can I support you this week? Write without judgment, write without editing. Allow your inner wisdom to speak. Weekly affirmations. Repeat after me. I am learning to trust myself. I honor my feelings. I honor my needs. I honor my judgment. I honor my beliefs. I am safe to listen to my inner voice. I release self judgment. I choose self compassion. I trust the wisdom already within me. Now you choose one of the weekly affirmations, and that is your point, so that you can keep saying to yourself to build that confidence within you. Beautiful souls, this week is not about transformation, it's about reconnection. You do not need to prove your worth. You do not need to earn your healing. You do not need to force your growth. Your only assignment this week is simple: notice yourself, listen to yourself, be kind to yourself. The relationship you build with yourself this week will become the foundation for everything we create throughout this month. Because before we can trust the guidance, before we can trust the vision, before we can trust the path, we must learn to trust the one walking it. And that person is you. Until we meet again, continue trusting, listening, and connecting. But most of all, remember the divine light within you has never left. It has simply been waiting for you to return.